I hope your mind is ready for a workout because we're going to be making some big stretches when it comes to discussing the aftermath of Avengers Endgame. What is up, everybody? If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for checking it out. Please don't hesitate to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and of course, comment something superhero related. If you decide to do so, it immediately qualifies you for a giveaway I'll be doing. Stay tuned till the end for the rest of the details. Okay, so let's begin from the very start. A few days ago, we got our first look of Avengers Endgame. It's quite obvious, the tone is quite depressing, the heroes look very lost, hurt, confused, half the population is gone, and it is just a chaotic environment. Essentially, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, stated the obvious. Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. In order to defeat Thanos, since he has all the Infinity Stones, he is very powerful. The best solution is going to have to be traveling back in time and preventing Thanos from ever getting a hold of the Infinity Stones. Judging from the set photos, it's a safe bet to assume that the Avengers will be going back in time to certain events. Take the Battle of New York, for example. All of these heroes, including Scott Lang, have something on their hand. I'm assuming that it has something to do with time travel in the quantum realm. Here's where my theory comes in. So bear with me. It might sound crazy, but in my opinion, it makes a little bit of sense. So the number one rule for time travel is if one travels back in time, they cannot do anything too significant because it will alter the fabric of time and future events. But that is the goal of the Avengers, to go back in time and to stop Thanos from ever getting hold of any of the stones. So, what impacts will that lead to? The altering of previous events could change the entire continuity of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This could possibly mean that very important events that occurred in the MCU previously may not ever have happened or ever will happen. So what if the Avengers are successful, they stop Thanos from ever getting a hold of any of the Infinity Stones, and essentially Thanos becomes insignificant. He never did the snap, he was not really a huge threat, therefore a new villain arises. A new villain pulling the strings, you could say. In my opinion, this is a great way for introducing Galactus and having him become a prominent role for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After all, the Fox and Disney deal will be completely official by January 1st, 2019. I just want to state the obvious. I will get back to that deal later on in the video. Okay, so if Thanos never did the snap, that means all of the heroes that died will essentially come back. In other words, it makes perfect sense that Tom Hiddleston signed on for a Loki TV series for Disney's upcoming streaming service. That means Loki never died. What if, due to the fabric altercation of space-time, Loki never gets a hold of the Chitauri scepter, neither does Hydra's Wolfgang von Strucker? Instead, what if a scientist by the name of Reed Richards got a hold of the stone, which subsequently affects Sue, Johnny, and Ben Grimm? I know that would completely derive from the origins of Fantastic Four, but this would not be the first time Marvel has done this. They have had a plan all along for when and if they should receive the rights to X-Men and the Fantastic Four. They know exactly how they're going to incorporate them into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Scarlet Witch's origin, along with Quicksilver's, is a perfect example of how Marvel changes the origins to fit their storyline. I understand they originally did not have the rights to call them mutants, and that's why they did it. I'm just listing the example. And this brings me to my next point. When everything changes and returns back to normal, but a lot of things are different, instead of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver receiving their powers through the known, what if they were introduced back into the MCU as mutants? When reality is altered, it would be a perfect opportunity, in my opinion, to introduce mutants into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let's have Magneto be the father of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. This would explain the new introduction of the mutants and also explain why they haven't been around previously in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I know these theories may sound kind of stretched, but the possibilities are endless. We don't really know the outcome of Avengers Endgame until we see it. These are just a couple ideas I wanted to share with you. Well, this is a wrap of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, let's get into the giveaway details. I will be giving away 10 Venom posters, and like I previously stated, all you have to do to qualify is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and of course, leave a comment, preferably superhero related. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.